in at the orange box. He goes unchecked, but they've seen him now, and he really needs to get one from this position.
Nice.
Gets out with the first, but that's the end of the line. Hunter will be able to find him. Now trapped in this duel versus Krasnal and co as they move out through hell, but Hunter, oh man, lays waste to them. And so a beautiful 3K from Hunter tees up this pistol round in G2's favor.
Well, they have a hefty rotation in this round, right? G2 sneak down B. There's no info for Monte, but they read it right. 2 players in lower, and they wait for Krasnal's contact before Demka peeks. That's a big kill for Monte. Getting rid of the rifle in B, he will follow up. G2 can go stick it at B. They're still hesitant. And they're actually coming back up. Could this be their undoing? SDY looking the wrong way at the wrong time, but he turns on a dime. Monte, 3rd kill of the round right now in a 2v1. Warren makes noise, and Nexus shuts him out. G2, it's not clean, but it is a 2nd round. Oh, we don't have a break. We don't have a flash. They can pop through and push outside. The MAC-10 makes it by, and Hunter gets 2 from top. Nice tap for Hunter. Coming in, warmed up and ready to go. That's a great sign. He's looking for the ace in this round, but low HP. If you want to play it smart, keep your money and throw the nade. HooXi ends it. G2 a cleaner one.
G2 knew this would just get a reaction out of Monte. They were ready for this, so now they lob in that same bulky util again, and this time the result is far better. Burning alive as Demka falls, and some Young's only good for the 1. This one should already be a done deal. G2...
There were spams available, but they're gone now. Fate comes through. Well timed by HooXi, but he again peeks back into main after the smoke fades. He does get caught, and Monte lose everyone here in this gun round. That's even an AWP for Monte to make matters worse. I love the double pump exec on that A site for G2. They can't win this game. They were never going to take the trophy. Nice entry for NiKo. SDY walks into him.
But it's this lobby aggression that could make or break the round. Nexa waiting around here to lock it in. He could look to time it with his teammates in at ramp, but instead he just goes in ahead of time, and Nexa not aware of that.
Bro will go hunting for an exit. Monte denies. It's 6-0 on the sniper.
Overexert yourself in this series.
Make it quick, make it clinical. And NiKo, well, he is the embodiment of that 2nd word. And the AWP is still jumping around, looking for a kill. Flash pushes him off, and a fight is taken, but NiKo wins a 2nd. Never knew about
I was gonna, are they ready? Are they ready for a 3rd guy? Towing this line. This is a nice look for Monte, right? A man down, so moves have got to get made, and Monte pieced them together. They've aggroed up through the hut. Spam on a bro is brutal, and Krasnal gets deleted. NiKo having a round here, even follows up with a bit more damage on the spam. Here's the backstab from Demka that they don't know about. Demka round in the palm of his hand right now. Monte cancelled out his teammate, and so Demka's got to do this alone. The nade will find Monte. Just Hunter, but a quick swing, and the lobby control regained. Bro, first line of defense, and he's just been spotted by that man out on the rafters, so they will go chasing him down. Even find Young cancelled out, and for Krasnal, he's in hot water, pinned in by NiKo, who now makes his presence known on this flank through Secret. This one is a done deal, and seeing NiKo look like this after some of the performances we've seen from the guy, they've struggled to ever be in a commanding position in these rounds. It feels like they're always on the back foot, and I mean, NiKo's been a huge part of that, right? We've seen him even have like these streaks of getting entries, but here's something. Waro on the back of that lobby aggression secures the 5v4 for Monte, and they even look to take it one step further here and now. That all posted, but Monte brings us back to a level playing field for a moment. Young dons the AWP. He'll get chased down by NiKo out in the yard. And HooXi and NiKo are worlds apart. The bomb has been discovered, and it's all eyes on HooXi. They know where he is. Nice. They know he wants this bomb. And so they'll bait the shot from him and tee up Krasnal to win the round. Monte are finally on the board.
They leave another lurker on ramp, but now NiKo gets to play. Lobby take denied by the 2 from G2. And now with 20 seconds, NiKo, they can't wait for him. They just have to hit, but it's all gone swimmingly.
Great work there to deal with that crunch into the lobby. Something that has uprooted the game plan on occasion from the G2 squad. This time, that deed does not go unpunished, and Bro's not even going to get out. It is merciless. It is ruthless as they hunt down everyone, and G2 immediately get loud.
I want to see Monte play more aggressive in future gun rounds. This is not one of them. Monacy's got the lock-in shot for Waro, and they can go wherever they want.
They're leaving a lot of options open right now with the real estate they own. Next, back in the lobby. Hunter moving up into heaven, and now they look to exert their control down on this B bomb site. NiKo will facilitate that.
They continue with the pressure on lobby. To be fair, G2 only have 2 players here. Maybe there's a way in.
NiKo with an equalizer out in the yard.
How did he do that?
He's just running and gunning. There's the support from Monacy's AWP. And so even as they find these kills back in the lobby, the only way this could have to find his match up here in the heavens. Timing's everything, and looking down the ladder right now is Demka. NiKo will secure that, and with that kill, the A site looks ripe for the taking if you're G2. They don't look like they want to commit. NiKo is just faking this, the bomb, and their real objective to cross down lower. But that's nice info for Bro. When you see him drop out of heaven like that, you anticipate this play down lower. That's an awkward miss on the molly, but they hear the tag. Krasnal down the vent, and HooXi will overwhelm him. Molly goes in, Bro's got to go through. It's left up in the 1v1. Monacy versus Bro. And as Bro moves in, missed shot from Monacy, uncharacteristically so, but he's not going to give you many more chances. He's not going to give you any more chances. He takes that one at a time.
And like you said, even breaking loss streaks in the present, they're going to keep it up. There should be no way back in this game for Monte. Final round of the half, a 5-on-4, but these haven't mattered before, and NiKo's walking smokes, 2 kills on a plate, he will tuck in.
NiKo just finally looks comfortable again in this match, at least. He looks like the NiKo you've known and loved, or I guess hated if you're some of these teams over all these years. And it's just fantastic to see. This is the form you wanted the defending champions of G2 to show up in. And it might have been disappointing at times. It might have taken Monacy having to do the unthinkable, be the impossible. But it's all aligned for G2 here. Just Waro between them and a damn near flawless half, looking for 11 rounds for this map to be as good as done. They want today to be quick because it's a war of attrition here, and G2 just might get their wish as they steamroll Nuke. And that might be all they get if they don't find this pistol. It is surely a done deal with G2 running away with Nuke. A map that they have had their struggles on as of late. Hell of a redemption arc here for the G2 squad, but not the start they wanted in the pistol. This Monte T side still has some legs on it yet as they try to salvage this 1-round game.
Oh, that's a big escape for SDY. If he dies there, that can open up the chance to retake, but now it feels impenetrable on this A site. The bomb ticking in their favor as well. It's a spot for Nexa, but no chance here. Monte get to hold on to this game, get to try squeeze something out of a second half.
Inflict early damage here and now.
You can just end the game on this 4-spy round right here, right now. Let's see if G2 can hold on that A site.
Hunter and HooXi doubled up over towards the hut, trying to bait them into this CZ. 5-7 fires off, and Hunter plays his hand just a second too soon, and so that will be the downfall of this top site.
Nice patience from Monte there. They force Hunter to chase that kill when really he's just being set up to get swung upon and catch him off guard. Easy 4th round.
They even turn around to deal with this flanking through the lobby. So should just be able to mop up these pistols nice and easy, and they will do that, keeping 5 alive. It's
go for the door pick as well, but the nade stack, Monte, what a read. He spots them coming round, but they spot him. Headshot angle is ready. NiKo holding it. Nice shot for Nexa. He won't drop off. He wants more, and he goes swinging. It's an ugly spray.
This is just picked up from Monacy. HooXi gets the spot about this being the top side play. Lock in one. NiKo rings out with the AWP in the meantime. That was Waro trying to flank heaven. He was meant to be the safety net, but it might end up being the downfall of Monte here as Sumdai Young walks to his demise, and HooXi withstands that hit.
How will it be used? Ramp shadows often given away. Bro's going to hold for it. He gets no warning. He hits his shot. Monacy creeping in with the AWP will get the trade and can block on the ramp side.
Going to bring it back up to standard. And this would be one hell of a feat to accomplish, to land such a dominant win, to open up a must-win series for the reigning champs in Katowice. They want to do all they can to dodge elimination here. And this is one hell of a way to do it. ENCE finds that one kill, but it's all come unraveled here for the Monte squad. Bomb down out in the yard. G2 looking to drive home a dominant win. It's just ZywOo, and just like how this ended so often for him out in the yard, with him falling, it's that again, but to close the game, chased down from the man outside. G2 open this up, looking lights out, and so getting off to a hot start, that would matter so much for a team that arrives stone cold to that last map, but Hunter immediately puts them in caskets. 2 dead up on the short side. It's Bro and some die young, run down by the USPs, but there's something. There's that glimmer of hope. Might just get extinguished as ZywOo falls. ENCE left up in this one alone, and he brings it down to the 1v1.
Oh, it's read well. ENCE doesn't even fake it out. He just pulls knife and he runs to that B bomb site, knowing HooXi was on the big flank.
This could be the mental boost for Monte. This could be more than just a 1v2 victory out of ENCE. This could mean so much more than that, and he holds on to it. So a hot start for Monte as they lock in the pistol.
This map is to get them back on track, to take them to Anubis, their most played map of 2023, where they can feel most comfortable in this series. Got to drag us there. Nice, easy second round for Monte. When Vertigo got added to the pool, he was playing in G2. He was a rock-solid anchor on B, but it's been a long time since those days. He's got to hold strong. Good first kill. The smoke gives him room to escape as well. Monte are flooding in.
I mean, NiKo basically got a free ride on that first map. Here, he's spammed out after 1, but he at least buys ample time for the rotates and keeps the numbers looking pretty for G2. They flood this bomb site. They overwhelm Monte.
Modesty to middle. So while they can still play retake on A, it's not an issue. It's not like G2 really have the util to play like a solid retake round. It's just HooXi with a molly. Maybe that goes in sandbags, but you'd love a smoke or an opening kill. NiKo will provide instead. Looking to end the round on his own terms. 2 openers. Sure, plant the bomb. Didn't get much further.
And he just looks so much better today, does NiKo. Really rising to the occasion. Hunter in there alongside him, and it's these two that you needed performances from. Wow. They provide. NiKo goes on a tear to shut down that assault of the A site. 3 kills from him, 2 from Hunter. So yeah, just dropping down, doesn't spot that player over the connector, so will get run down by Bro. That's a Glock kill. Gets a little awkward now with a missed shot out of Monte.
No.
How much more risky can this get? They've just seen some die young. Oh, sorry, buddy. In this corner, NiKo will rein him in and finishes it with a tap.
That was the most beautiful, ugly round I've ever seen. You know, that should not have gotten so close. He's not holding on the generators. Oh, he moves in at the perfect timing. Monte barely sees him there. His head.
NiKo's going to play close on this smoke fade. He wants to fight this. He's got support from Hunter. It was these two that uprooted the last A play, but on this fade of the smoke, there's too many bodies, too many players. I think Hunter does really well to get out with a double. Now it's going to come down to HooXi on the Monte AWP. We'll find out if Monte's all blessings have rubbed off on HooXi, and they have not. A missed shot leaves it all on NiKo, who just might have something to say before this round is through. Doesn't play for it, instead just creeps up, uses this time to get a little closer to Krasnal, and deals with him. NiKo stands tall.
It's come at a cost. Lacking util, they're going for dry contact mid-fights. HooXi's ready on an off angle. He's got a double peek, but Hunter gets headshot.
Doing a good job of just buying some time. Allows Monte to move in and lend a helping hand. NiKo is even making a play here around the smoke, but they're holding on for it. So that's a nice, easy kill delivered to Monte on the jump up.
Damage here will be consequential. And Monte does not allow it. Back in the game.
Holding on to both these guns paramount, right? Thanks to Monte, you're going to be able to drop 2 guns off of him, and then NiKo can buy his own. So it lets G2 stay competitive here. Back on Nuke after Monte got their first round, you have a chance here to break the momentum if you're Monte. You have a chance to break the money at G2, and so suddenly you would be the ones in pole position. You're the ones applying all that pressure.
Wow.
But it relies on winning this round, and that is a beautiful way for it to have started. Hunter teed up with flashes, teed up with util. Monte on a tight angle here.
Won't miss this.
Nails that shot to some die young. The rest of Monte are forced up through the ramp side, but they got to flush out this orb. 7 seconds, it's down to the wire, and G2 play trying to deny that sprint through the smoke out of Hunter. Gives you a bit more options to try and fight for this control. Denies that fast run up through the short side. And it's because they're here so quickly. The Hunter is blindsided. Demka's Galil finds one. Monte trying to make this stand. And he returns the advantage to G2 with the double, but he is low. Out of the action now. Someone else should have to be this hero. Demka peeking first. Tap on the bomb. Will he take the bait? Swings on up, and now that he's lost Warrow, he's got to play for the clutch. He's got to play on his lonesome. Monte might be low, but he's the one to reel this in with 4 off of that AWP, and he's at 3 health for the final 2. Still a bit of a feeling here for G2, that creeping silence across the map. They leave Monte at B-side solo, but it's only the tag to Krasnal. That's actually a huge deal, losing Monte in that clean of a fight over towards B. G2 don't really know where this one's looking to end up right now. Monte are assaulting both bomb sites, and so it's going to come down to the individuals here, piecing it together for G2. NiKo dead over at short, and that's the bomb spotted, but it's only HooXi left standing.
Crunch on HooXi here, and not let him live with the gun. He's gone, and Monte are back in with a round. Every now and then they come through. They're running this.
Morris holding. Oh, HooXi! That's a HooXi peak right there. Swings it wide, but reined back in by Krasnal.
But I don't know, Harry. Is it just me that feels like it's inevitable for G2 in this series with the way they began it?
You can never sleep on this squad, and sure, they might have arrived a little cold in Katowice without all the practice time, without all the officials under their belt. Little bit of util for the other side. Smoke and a molly. You can use this to shut down some of the available angles, make life a little easier for yourself, but they fight it dry, and that's a decision they come to regret. Monte looking for 6 at the end of this half, and Monte locked out of it. Denied that tear in the clutch. Monte successfully tie this game up. They've still got more fight in them. And that's before one more series to lock in a SpotX appearance.
Oh, we don't wait long, do we? Crunch in middle. G2 take both kills.
Or Monte go broke, this pistol going against them. And with Bro chased down, Demka trying to do what he can. He taps out one, but this should be the end of the line as he's thrust into this impossible clutch. They'll chase him down, they look for him, giving him chances only to strip them away. It's G2 starting strong in the pistol. Monte with their CT force become a bit of a signature of this squad throughout Katowice. Always keen to throw them in.
The benefit here is G2 have to exit T-spawn, so that's exactly where Monte's playing, trying to lock these guns out. G2 can stay here and survive. HooXi hoarding CTs on that side. Bro makes a step and he's been spotted. He might not even escape here. Trapped out behind green. G2 are here with a vengeance.
Ooh, the initial fights come up trumps though for Monte. He wasn't prepared for this to go so wrong. And so as he goes back in up short, he needed that kill. Suddenly the Monte force buy is massively favored as G2 are locked out all across the map, and there's no solutions from NiKo. It's Monte or bust.
Well, it might just be the save here. 18 seconds. Wall comes in with a swing, Monte takes a tag, and Demka will finish it off with that found rifle. It makes all the difference for G2 in that round. 2 rifles. Gonna get popped in the middle. HooXi, once again, dead first. He's gonna try and close that distance. Hello, Hunter, and goodbye.
And as they go out mid, look at the Monte rotate. Look at this lean back. A great read on what G2 can possibly attempt next. The only gap was over here in mid, and it's quickly been plugged. Warrow 2K stands tall and right near the tail end of Vertigo. It's perfect timing for it. An all-in play up through the B-ramp and a mow down from Bro. He slaughters those first men in, and Sundai Young will finish the job. So Monte,
a break peak. And the nade will go in even deeper, but G2 with that space taken. There's 3 CTs here, all ready to fight, coming through the smoke. NiKo's dead, the flash does nothing to Warrow. Oh, he doesn't see! HooXi gets right by with a double kill. Krasnal tucked in his sandbags. He has all it's worth. He may have escaped. G2 are telling themselves they have no util to break this out, but the pressure is too much. Krasnal comes swinging with a flash, and he will fall.
G2 need to capitalize on the blinder that HooXi has given them to open this, right? That double was crazy. As they move up into the B site, 2 players players already in position for Monte. Once more, one step ahead of the G2 squad. Bomb plant naded, brought down a little lower. Hunter softened up and chased down. No mercy from Monte as NiKo caught out in no man's land. And the celebration is epic because Monte know.
We'll have to go checking for bro. If he does, SDY will swing, but he needs to clear that first man out, and he can't win that fight.
It's info gained, and Warrow keeps throwing himself back in for more, but a couple of misses. Can this be a way back in for G2? There's those nades you talk about, and they rain in. They find NiKo. NiKo dead, fighting from ramp side, and HooXi left up all alone. Bomb plant is for him, but what are you expecting to do here? The captain in real rough waters, and he is overran, overpowered.
Monte gonna fight for ramp. They regress through the smoke. No flash, no problem, because Monte absolutely rid G2 from the ramp.
Yeah, NiKo's swinging the top side wide, but he's got to stand tall alone, and Warrow will not let that happen. That's not the case anymore. Walk up through shore. It looks like a blessing for HooXi, but nothing found. And Bro drives it home, executing 2 out through mid. This one over. And Monte don't ever let G2 in on this T side, with the exception of that pistol round. They might be about to win every single rifle round. And that is a statement in and of itself that had all the win conditions lined up after that start on Nuke. But they do it cleanly here on Vertigo. They are not ready to give up. Flash play out through B main. Krasnal here on the dualies, but they're ahead of that flash. And so Monte starts this strong. You're going to need big numbers out of this guy, and that's the start you want.
Monte have that force buy. It was an inevitability, and look at the stack.
Double push out through B main. Hunter tries to kind of contain it, tries to Monte able to reel in G2 for a moment. Young's got this fight in middle and is just toying with NiKo, but can't finish the job. Double push out through dark is spotted by HooXi. Lovely info to go off of here. I thought NiKo would go take space, but instead he's going to come back and assist, try and get this bomb out through the rugs. NiKo is very low, so NiKo coming back is a requirement. And with Demka dead, the danger may be dodged, maybe navigated as NiKo drives the Galil through the back of Bro. It's a well-contained second round from G2.
Very emotional team. But that can work to their betterment as well. Not when you get in one tap by Monte. Deagle dead immediately. Bro will have some explosive rushes through smokes. So many dry rounds where they didn't make use of their util. It was an ugly half.
Hunter is a prime candidate for that, but he's aware of these timings on middle. Goes back, goes hunting for these pistols. Only good for the first, so a bit of damage done, but in comes Monte to regain that control and deny the save of that gun. Dropped up at the T stairs. Monte, prime start to this game. 6 kills deep already.
Monte pretty reserved at the start of this map. Give it time. Break in A main. NiKo looks for that kill, and he'll go to trade his captain, not even needed.
Hunter looks to make a move. Is it the save from Monte?
I like
very locked out, and this is their first rifle round, so leaving this one to the wayside. They focus instead on the next.
I like this save for Monte, but what I don't like is I feel like they aggress elsewhere. Flash through the smoke. NiKo goes for it. What a send. And Demka, back-to-back, is dead.
Krasnal and Bro fighting back-to-back over towards the spawn. They're kind of on top of each other here. And you can see Krasnal wanted to try and get that space further forward. Wanted to try and push through. But the molly denies it. And so already for Monte, this one should be a done deal.
Long B. Monte need more space in these mid-rounds, or they will be left saving again, and again. Warrow's going to get his kill. But they are coming for this one. They want that AWP out of his hand, and he is dead from the mid side. A hugely impactful hunt here for G2 as they take out 2 of the 3 remaining players. Oh, it's great molly. Spreads just enough. SDY, desperate escape, and they're going to deny it. Yellow dot's getting closer and closer to Demko, who plays passive for once. He's going to get some damage off the next, but he's down on ammo, and he's dead in the smoke. Hunter comes through from the mid side.
But right now, there's been nothing in this for Monte, and even at the end, these hunts are constantly getting punished.
Ouch.
G2 are really trying to deliver on that punish of never giving them room to breathe. 2 guns saved out of the round.
It's 3 in A main. It looks like Monte are going to make a move. Nexa, even a kill here is big information for G2, but Monte clear him hard. He has no idea that 3 players have just crept through the water. HooXi turns around.
Oh, this is awkward for HooXi. This is the bomb on his back, and while NiKo could offer up assistance from mid, it's really on HooXi holding the line, and that's where the AWP meets him. That's where the AWP gets the bomb away from G2.
What?
And as more players drop in, it's pigeon shooting for Waro2K. Not another off the AWP. He will eventually get silenced, but it leaves G2 with nothing. 15 seconds walking into a stack. Hunter tries to lead the charge, but he's cut down, and Monte will be silenced. There's the round, and it comes from the captain of Monte, swinging out.
They still go quiet. The second barrage is when they commit.
And all firing off early isn't ideal. Now they know there's 2 players inside of the site, but Monte keep pulling bodies in, more moving over. 4v5. Last time we saw Monte save here, but this time they're right there. They want to get involved. They want to try fight for this, and they don't like what they see. G2 with the reply. A swift uppercut knocks Monte out of the round. As Demka battles back from the heavens, a brief glimmer of hope swiftly extinguished by NiKo. We don't have that hero player yet. ZywOo dead in middle. Demka tries his best to hold the line, but it's going to come down to Waro. It was him delivering that double down in water that made the one round that Monte have possible. He's slow to make a move. Bro is trying something here around the smoke at stairs. He tapers that aggression right till Krasnal arrives, and not a bad chance. You've got to capitalize on these. You haven't had many of them so far, but it's a quick tap from HooXi. And the follow-up. HooXi nails shot after shot. And it's the captain getting loud.
G2 are one of the most exciting teams to watch when they're up, when they're in control. When they're leading, split into the A site. Krasnal, great timing, but it might not matter if all these entries continue to flood in, and it looks like they will. Demka's locked out of heaven, buying time for the flank. It's denied immediately. HooXi just heard the AWP there, so he won't re-peek it, which actually gives room for Krasnal to get close. They're going to crunch mid together. This is NiKo dead into Doorknob. He takes one with him. Hunter helps out. Krasnal on the big flank, and they're murdering G2 right now. Finally, a 2v2. It's as good as it's going to get for Monte.
2v2 settles, and Monte goes looking for his AWP counterpart back at main. This fight decides the round, and with Waro winning it, it's gonna fall onto the shoulders of Nexa, but he's low on health, low on chances, deals with that first man in. Can Demka finish what Waro started? Yes, he can! They fell prey to it that round. They've seen it in many rounds gone by. Couple of flashes to try and set Nexa up over a main, but it's good blocking util. They blow the smoke open, they fight through dark. Let's see, still holding on to the back line. And with Monte, they've got more players behind than they do moving in for this retake. This is very slow in what is an obvious A-take out of G2. They haven't been down on it yet, but these 2 players inside of the site withstand the initial pressure. NiKo bought out by the Waro2K AWP. This one is spiraling from the G2 squad, and Monte is overran. Monte chained together 2 rounds at the end of the half.
For the B side, but instead they're just going to have to pop through with pistols. Hunter's here to make a multi-kill happen, but he can't find the first. Explosion into the site for Monte, and only the captain of G2 in tow.
Monte need this as their lifeline if they were ever going to get back in, get to a good start in spite of the missed smoke, but now they've got to withstand this retake. It starts strong. NiKo's head's on a swivel, and it's down to the 1v1. Nexa tap on that bomb. Demka taps him out over the smoke at main. And so the pistol round falls the way of Monte.
Nowhere near a full commitment, maybe a couple of casualties in mid, but that's all they'll suffer if that. Map 10 comes swinging. AK's there to soften the blow, and it's easily done, as Monte should be able to find this round with 3 up.
So that's the object of his desire, but Monte are aware of this. Bro is still floating around the mid lanes and should be good for this final kill. So there's that conversion. They stick the landing on it. We saw LMBT giving some attention to ZywOo, who has had a really rough go at it. Honestly responsible for middle, but even that's on a bit of a timer. He can't withstand it for long. Instead, it's this main push that they try to reel in. NiKo still here and still fighting forward. Locks down that bomb back in main, and this first rifle round for Monte is now in dire straits. They've put a wall up, and Bro cannot break through. Just the one kill to HooXi, and that is all that will be afforded to him.
Damage done, a nade to follow. Bro's in trouble. Hunter's getting run down as well as Tech9 can be terrifying up close. The pressure put through the smoke. Monte can't explode yet. With mollies down, it will force them out. They run before they bloom. Monte in the middle of the open, only good for one. This is getting awfully close right now, but NiKo comes in again and saves the day.
With it going against them, this just might herald in the close for Monte. NiKo a chance to put some extra flair on it in this round, as he will get face down in mid, but it's only the Glocks to worry about.
The fact they were even ecoing at this point of the game screams desperation for Monte. They want a rifle round. NiKo will send them there. 4 more for NiKo.
We could get that Snag Speed Taz matchup, or we see G2 face Heroic, a team they've already been able to best.
Oh, that's a trade. Nothing you can do but die. With noise being made, look at G2 adjust, rotate, move players back round. NiKo gets aggressive, and a kill found yet again.
Nexa, Stella holds over towards A, but he is bested immediately. NiKo is still in the round. Even looking to do damage on the exits. Monte getting out of the site here will not be free. You don't want to lose everyone. You don't want everyone to fall. HooXi trying to maximize that damage. Can't hold on, but Monte can. And so those guns are kicked to the wayside.
After that save, Monte executing A and NiKo and Nexa side by side.
This time that's the change, isn't it? NiKo was out of position in that last retake this time. He is burnt to a crisp from this util. If he can get anything from this HP, from this angle, he's done what he had to do in the round. Now it's Nexa, now it's Monte, and that AWP beats out from the heavens, and it beats back Monte. G2 hold on. And they get through this third map with their heads held high.